Welcome to an RLG battle report. It's been a long time. Here we are with the Astra Militarum taking on Tyranids. Catachan versus Kraken. That's answer over there. This is planet Sigmator. At the start of our narrative play that we've been talking about. I'm going to move to the other side. This planet here is a Death World planet. The story behind it is the Catachan have heard that there's a relic down here and they are on search to find it. Being the Death World, they've come prepared with as many forces as possible to try and make sure they secure the objective. They did not know that since they've not been here before, Kraken Hive has decided to come in and cause some mayhem, as you can see through some buildings being turned into. The battle that we are actually playing is from the chapter approved and is targets of opportunity. It should be very interesting. 2,000 points each, and we'll have a look at the armies next.
This is 2,000 points of Hive Fleet Kraken. So we've got the Hive Tyrant with wings at the back there. That's my Warlord. Actually, no, it's not. That's my Warlord for this game, for a change. So that's the Broodlord. I thought I'd mix it up a little bit. So he has Warlord trait one step ahead, which allows him to take first round of combat in close combat in any turn. And he's got the horror power, the psychic power. It's just got monstrous ringing claws. Previous game he's been a beast, so we'll see how we go. And my other HQ choice, as mentioned before, is the Hive Tyrant. It's got a relic of a bio artifact of chameleonic mutation, so always -1 to hit. It has a monstrous sliving talon and 2 death spitters with slime maggots. Slime maggots. Lots of shooting. Pretty cool. It was a beast in the last game as well, so we'll see how it goes this time. Then moving on to troops, we've got 12 Gene Stealers. 3 of them have the Acid Maw adaptation. We've got 12 Hormigons. 3 Reckless Swarms, because they're just awesome for capturing your objectives you can't get to. And I've actually bought Warriors for the first time in a long time to keep the sign-ups going. So 1, 2, 3 Warriors. They're also equipped with Devourers and the Bio Cannon, the Venom Cannon, Heavy Venom Cannon, I think it is. Then we've got Elites, Hive Guard. They're great, they don't need line of sight to shoot. 36-inch range, very dangerous. We've got Lictor, of course, good for jumping in and capturing objectives as well. -2 to hit that in cover, so it'll be very good. And then we've got Venom Throws, which provide a shrouding effect of -1 to hit. So that affects everything within, I think, 6 inches of it. But it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter, we'll move along. Shrouding, yeah, 6 inches. And you need 3 of them to shroud a monstrous creature, so that's pretty cool. Then on to fast attack, just some Raveners, they deep strike as well. They're shooty and battly and fighty. And then I've got 2 Tigrons, not Tigron Primes, just Tigrons. And they've got the massive sliving talons, and they've got toxin spikes. And they've also got the bioelectric pulse weapon, which is a 6-shot weapon. And finally we've got the Tranifex, Beast, Rupture Cannons, Stinger Salvos and Toxin Sacks. It can, if it stands still, it can shoot twice per turn, so that's 3 strength 10 shots, followed by 3 strength 10 shots. So and that's my list.
$2,000 points of Catachan. So I've got a battalion and 2 spearheads. For the battalion we have some company commanders, 1, 2, 3. This one here is going to be the Warlord with the trait of the Grand Strategist to get those points, command points for rotating. And then other HQs is 1, 2. More company commanders. For the troops, you can see we have 6 lots of infantry. All stock standard. They've all got grenade launchers in there, as well as just their las guns. Because las guns are winning for sure. For the fast attack, we have 1 sentinel scout, and we have a hellhound and a bane wolf or devil log, the one with the melter. I went blank for a second. And for that heavy choice for this squad, we have the heavy here with 2 auto cannons and a las cannon, 2 missile launchers and a las cannon, 3 heavy bolters. And for this first spearhead, we have Force Commander and his Lehman Russ. And for the 3 heavies, there's a Wyvern and 2 Punishers. And then for the next spearhead, we have the Mortars, 2 more tanks, 2 more Lehman Russes, and of course another Force Commander. And that we've got some Weird Vein Psychers here as well for elites. I forgot to mention. I haven't used them before, and I've only just read up about them, so I get to roll 1d6, so that could be tough. But they're here, so lots of shots. Hopefully it'll be enough to whittle down the Tyranids before they get in hand-to-hand combat. Got a few no line of sight weapons to help me out with that, and we shall see how we go. 17 command points, so starting with should be fun. Okay, deployment is done. The Tyranids are hiding because they're scared of Imperial Guard. You can see not much of the force. I hope at least 75% are on the field. That's good. Okay.
We can check that.
We might check that. Yeah, that is what is in Deep Strike, which I'm not a fan of. So the guard, what a surprise! A swarm, and we try to spread out to try and cover the 9 inches things, but I think he's got ones that burrow up through people anyway, so that probably won't help either.
I haven't got the one that makes it go boom though.
Oh, okay.
I haven't got them all.
And we've got the Punishers up the front, and we've got the Lehman Russes out the back, and any line of sight stuff, not seeing stuff. And we did do the roll off. I haven't tried to seize. I will try to seize. Try and get a dice that helps me. Try and seize. Not quite.
The crowd goes, yay!
So it is Tyranids' first turn.
First turn for the Tyranids. It was pretty good. Shooting went okay, so I've reduced the Lehman Russ down to 4 in the front there. Got the Gene Stealers in using a stratagem into close combat and locked up quite a few units there, which was quite nice. And got first blood by taking out an infantry unit. Got area denial for that one there. So no Imperial Guard units within 9 inches of that, or 6 inches of that. And if I got 12, I would have got 3 points, or D3 points, but I didn't. Shooting was pretty good. Shot those guys twice to try and destroy the Lehman Russ, but yeah, it didn't work. Okay.
Turn 1. We had to... He tied me up with a lot of shooting, which was really frustrating. So I didn't get to fire with 2 of my tanks, and then the Warlord was out in the open, but because the Gene Stealers were closest, I couldn't touch him, and everything else was out of range. Did manage to kill the Gene Stealers in hand-to-hand, funny enough. It's got a couple of wounds. Oh, sorry, I did kill these... What were they? Hive turrets? No, not Hive Guard.
Hive Guard, yeah.
Warriors?
Warriors?
No,
Tyrant Guard. No,
Tyrant.
something like that.
Yeah, bad guys there and caused a wound, and I did get rid of one
Hive
of these weird looking guys so he doesn't have the shroud anymore. That's great.
That one.
Yeah. But that's it. I did get 2 fixture points for the cards came up with hold 3 objectives, which I did, 4, 1 and 6, it gave me D3, I rolled 3. And I had to kill something that was on that objective, which I did, so it gave me another one, so it's 4-2. Tyranids turn 2.
So, Tyranids turn 2. Yeah, not great. Lots of deep striking in. Tried to wipe out some units over here. Shooting was pretty sucky. Didn't charge in. this unit didn't charge in. We did wipe out a infantry unit here of guard. Yay. Did manage to charge into this tank. Took it down to 6 wounds. Shooting over here was abysmal. I did take that down to 2 wounds, so for third turn running. I have to remember to use some of my shooting objectives. Keep forgetting. And Greg was really, really horrible and wouldn't let me do my psychic phase. And so you know, the gloves are off now. We're just going to have to play mean. All right. So yeah.
End of turn 2 for the Catachans was a lot of firing, and we did clear off the table a bit. We have got rid of the Hive Tyrant. We've got the Warlord down. We've whittled down these ones that have popped up as well, which is great. And shot a lot, and I did a lot of damage. I was very lucky with the cards to pull out. Secure Objective 1. Clear out the centre, which gave me 1 victory point, and slay the Warlord, Kingslayer, which gave me D3 victory points, which puts me on 10 versus Antony's 3, but they are close and he's still got some stuff to pop out, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Well, it was a bit of an abysmal round, really. I did kill 2 tanks, that was quite exciting. So this guy shot twice using his skill, got 2 tanks. This guy charged in, got into combat with everyone, had to kill the green guy to secure objective 4, and had to kill the character to get another objective, and failed. Whiffed it. Completely whiffed it. So didn't score any points, still only on 3. Yeah, I might be rage quitting soon. I'm just getting pretty close to that.
End of Catachan's turn 3.
Yeah.
Alright, Catachan used their big guns and got rid of everything. That's the summary of it. You'll see that there's no more Tyranids down here. We had lots of shooting. Lots of shooting. Lictor came out, he's now gone. We got him down to 1. So I was kind of concerned when they couldn't shoot at the first turn, but the Lehman Russes, the Catachan rule plus the shooting the turrets twice is pretty deadly. Anthony has actually called it at the end, and it is a 11 points to 3 win for the Catachan. Alright, end of the battle.
Yeah. Bugs got squashed. Turn 3 I gave up.
So the Catachans came down to this planet, searching for the relic, found some bugs, squished the bugs, got the relic. It was the tanks, a lot of shooting.
Yeah, my saving rolls were pretty.
I was concerned. So what it does to our storyline is the Catachan find this relic, not realising it's tainted by chaos, and it's going to corrupt them slowly over time, which will lead into eventually our Death Guard versus Grey Knights
and Custodians.
So it was, I thought you were going to smash me. So this big cannon, and then you're all very close to me. If it gets a hand to hand, G-Steel's got into hand to hand and started ripping people apart.
That was good. I enjoyed the G-Steel. I just need another whole squad of them.
Instead of Tommy too. Yeah. They elite. Troops. Oh yeah, no. All good?
Yep, so next round the
Thanks.
Bye.
Okay.